Hey everybody, Claire here, and I am so excited today to share with you one of my favorite recipes. We're doing pumpkin flavored hummus today, and it's very easy to put together. And some of these ideas I've actually shown you how to do before, so just look for the annotated link, and if you need a reminder, you can just click on that and see the video of how to do it. But what I have in front of me here are the makings for a fabulous hummus. So the base of any hummus are the chickpeas. So I have about 1 1/4 cup of dried chickpeas that I then soaked overnight, and then I simmered in water with different spices. You can kind of add what you feel. I did a chili pod, some rosemary, some garlic. You can use drained canned chickpeas, but I just think you get such a better flavor and texture from the ones that you boil yourself. I have 2 tablespoons of lemon. I have 1/3 cup of ice water, a little bit of rosemary, a teaspoon of salt. I have some garlic. You can add as much garlic as you want though. I just have 1 clove, but I've added up to 3 and it's delicious. I have 3/4 cup of tahini. If you're not familiar, tahini is sesame seed paste, so it has a really beautiful nutty flavor, and it is another key ingredient to hummus. And then of course, I have our pumpkin. So I have 2 cups of chopped and peeled pumpkin, and then I roasted this until it's nice and tender. All right, well, let's get started. It's kind of like what you imagined. I put a lot of things in a blender and then blend it, so it's not that complicated. But first go in the chickpeas right here. And I did save their liquid elsewhere, so if you do find that it's a little dry, you wanna thin it out, whatever, you can always add a little bit of that chickpea liquid. So I'm gonna give this a few pulses to break this down and then start adding everything else. So this is broken down the chickpeas. You can see that it's sort of a little bit more crumbly. It's really kind of fine, but not fully pureed yet. I wanna add my other ingredients to get it to come together really nicely. Next, I'm gonna add the tahini. This is gonna make it really creamy. Next, I'm gonna add the rest of my flavoring. So I'm gonna add a little bit of salt, the garlic, rosemary, and then I'm going to add the pumpkin. This is getting pretty full though, so I'm gonna add the pumpkin probably in like 2 batches. All right, time to blitz it together. I'm gonna add the other half of the pumpkin. And then I'm going to add the lemon juice and the ice water, just a little bit at a time. So I'm gonna add a little bit now and then drizzle it in as it's going. So this looks really good, but it's still super thick, and I want this to have a looser texture. So you can see it's like kind of a little dense. So I'm gonna add a little bit more of my chickpea liquid. And if you didn't cook them yourselves and you just have the can, just make sure to save the canned liquid and cut it with 50% water. Well, this looks perfect. I mean, you can thin it out further if you want to, but I really like this texture. It's super fluffy. So now I'm just gonna fill it up. And this is the part where you get to basically garnish it. So I like traditional garnishes like olive oil. You can put chili flake on top. You could put Greek yogurt on top if you want it to have a really nice kind of richness. Okay, I have to obviously give it a try. That's fantastic. I love these flavors, and the lemon juice is so important. It adds this amazing brightness to everything that just makes it all of a sudden really elevated, and you can really taste the pumpkin. Delicious. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed learning how to make this perfectly seasonal pumpkin hummus. It's so easy, so delicious. Please comment below if you try the recipe, if you like it. I really love hearing from you guys, but thank you so much, and I'll see you guys next time on the Kitchen Kitchen. Bye.